Today on the channel, we're back out with another McFarlane Toys DC Multiverse unboxing. This time a 2-pack with Mongul and Superman.
And the spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another DC Multiverse McFarlane Toys unboxing and review. And today on the channel, we go back to the return of Superman for Superman and Mongul. But for all your Superman Mongul needs and a whole lot more, hit up jaystoysandgames.com. Use discount code Kyle, save yourself 15% on all in-stock items. Got to get a deal out there. Exactly what I did. A lot of new DC Multiverse in stock over there at Jay's right now. Save 15%. Cheaper than retail. Can't beat that. Can't beat how we're going to do this review either. We're going to do it like we do all the other ones on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. And the return of Superman, probably the height of my Superman fandom. I had started subscribing via the mail to all the Superman comics, all the Spider-Man comics, all the X-Men titles, and a few other danglers once upon a time in the 90s. And I was part of the fan base for Superman leading up to the death of Superman. So that was kind of a cool time to be a fan. I'll never forget the long lines outside of the comic book stores. Luckily, I had my pull list for every Wednesday back in the day. But I remember buying extra editions, and so many people thought they were going to be millionaires buying that comic. It was wild back in the day. My dad and I would go every Wednesday, like I said, and it was crazy to see the line form. My dad's like, what the heck's going on here today? Oh, it's that Death of Superman issue. Oh my gosh. Wear that black band around your bicep in solidarity for a fallen friend, Superman. But either way, long story short, out of that whole story arc, we'll call it story arc, I always loved the long-haired Superman with the black suit. I always thought that was so cool, so different. Absolutely love that. Great to have this version finally. We've had a few black suit Supermen, but not quite this one. I am here for this. And then Mongul looks to be a little bit of a repaint. We'll compare that later in this video. Deluxe 2-pack looking pretty good here. I like the looks of it. Return of Superman, Superman Mongul. Nothing on the side over here. And then on the back, some artwork. Looking pretty good. Looking pretty darn good here. But I better get the old box cutter. There it is. Oh my gosh, the sides too were locked up like Fort Knox. Maybe. My goodness. Time for a new blade maybe even. Who knows? There we go. Getting down to business here. We're getting down to business. Mongul business. Oh my gosh, what are we doing? Plastic prison. Look at those guys. Tons of stuff holding them down. We got twist ties. We got tape. We got the Cambodian tape. We got all points in between. I'm going to take this offline. Get all this out of the package. We'll be back with Mongul and Superman. All right, let's dive into the Superman Mongul 2-pack. Let's start off with Mongul. Why wouldn't we? Let's start with the card on this one here. Oh my. War and Peace. Superman lives as an unknown alien warship, unnoticed and unchallenged, approaches the Earth. The world still doesn't know who, if any of the 4 replacement Supermen is the real Man of Steel. Though each of them have their own claim to the title, 2 are beginning to show their true colors when they begin to battle the others for supremacy. Unknown to all, the true Superman, recently restored by Kryptonian regeneration matrix, begins to plot his homecoming. But will he be too late to save Coast City from the clutches of a traitor and the return of the alien warlord Mongul? Well, I think we know how it turned out. Now, we do get the DC stand. Seen it before. We'll see it again. And we got the Mongul. Now, my Mongul, unboxing him, his arm fell out of the package. Thankfully, sticking in there. Kind of feels like a Build-A-Figure glued right back in. No problems there. But we got the Mongul here looking like a guy at I don't know, like a Mongolian grill. He kind of looks like that guy there, if you ask me. That big crazy smile, that big yellowish, I think, jaundice face scan on this one here. Looking evil, looking crazy. Got that helmet apparatus there, wires, everything attached to him. The backpack there, looking very interesting. Pink suit on this one. I don't know if I prefer it to the last version. We will compare those very soon here. Fist of Fury and a gripping hand on this one. A dirty wash throughout on here too, which makes him look a little bit more menacing, I would say. It really pops with that purplish color. Looking very nice. Got the silver belt, very mechanical, silver pants down here. Big boots on him. Nice purple color to match the rest of the outfit. Say what you want about Mongul. Very fashion forward in his color scheme choices, as we know. Arms all the way around on this one. Single jointed, very tight elbows. Pins, of course. Hands back and forth, side to side. Head back and forth. Oh, up and down, side to side. We got it there. Dumbbell joint in the waist. Splits if you need it. He's got that squishy diaper, too, that will bend if you're not careful. Goes up for that kick right to the shin, or I guess depending how tall the character is, maybe the chest or face, I guess you could say. Double jointed pin knees. Not much out of the feet down here, but you do get toe articulation. Oh, do ya? Doesn't want to move, Todd. Oh, it's very tight, so I don't know. Not the end of the world. I don't need toe articulation on a Mongol, but if you want, you can heat it up and get it moving. Should fit on the DC Multiverse stand here. Oh my gosh, his hole is too tight. Too tight of a hole for Mongol. Oh, what are we doing, Todd? Are we really slipping that much? Does he fit in the other foot? Oh my goodness. There we go. We got to go slow. You got to spit on it a little bit there. Got to get a little of that elbow grease. Get deep in that hole, I think. And there we go. There we go. Look at that. Oh my gosh. A bit of a mess, this Mongol. That's what we're going to say. But a little fun, a little heat, a little moving around. It'll be just fine. But we got the Mongol of the past. I'm not sure which one I like more. Where are you guys at? Where do you guys sit? Obviously, the same figure, just colored differently here. 2 Mongol shelves? I guess so. There's enough Superman figures that you could make 2 Superman shelves if you need to. But there it is, the Mongol ×2, ready to go. But the A+ player of this pack here is Superman. Love the black suit Superman. DC stands. Seen it before. We'll see it again. Let's see what it says on this card about Superman here. And it is the exact same readout that we got with Mongol. So I guess we're not going to read this card here. I'm not going to read all that again. If it was a different video, I would. But same thing, same video. What are we doing? Let's get some specific character biographies on these things. How about? Out of the package, Superman 2 Fists of Fury. He's not messing around, but Superman's trying to get his powers back, if I'm not mistaken. It's been a long time since I read this, but this suit was like, you know, he didn't have all of his power, hence the guns and things. So, is what it is. We got some Superman splayed out hands here in black gloves. Got 2 trigger hands for Superman, which just seems crazy, but Superman's ready to fire some weapons here today, and he's got a little pistol, and he's got a rifle. Very futuristic, very alien technology style. But it's wild to see Superman going full-on Punisher, but I'm here for it, of course. And this is his Punisher outfit is what we'll call it. Looking very cool. A weird purplish color to these as well. I want to point that out. But now, diving into Superman, the man of steel, the man of weapons, the man of guns. Superman looking good. Looks like Superman in the head sculpt. Got that longer hair there, a little blue shading in the black. Almost looks like he's got a little Reed Richards gray going on there. But does look good. I know that's Superman. He's got the ammo vest over the top like a young John Rambo is what that reminds me of. Looking pretty darn good there. Superman in the silver emblem on the chest. It is blocked there, but you know it's back there. You can see it. So love to see that as well. Very, very cool. Is this removable? This vest thing is not removable, it doesn't look like. I don't see anywhere to plug it in. Huh. He's got some grenades on there sculpted in, but you cannot remove it. So could we see in the future one of these without that? I wouldn't be shocked. I wouldn't be shocked. A single release without the vest over the top? I could see it. I could see it. He does got some silver wrist bracers there. 2 Fists of Fury we did mention. Got a little bracer down here in that kind of purplish metallic color with a little knife down here. He's got a little knife like a young Valiant Thor. That's a deep cut. That's a deep cut. A little knife like Valiant Thor. Check out that song wherever you find your music, I guess we'll say. Arms all the way around on this one. Butterfly shoulder. Bicep cut, double jointed, pinned elbows, hands back and forth side to side, head back and forth side to side, hula hoop up top, plus a little traditional waist, big old Superman splits if you need it, goes up for that big old boot like the Hulkster, double jointed pin knees, very tight, boot cut, ankles back and forth side to side, toe articulation on top of it all. A fun Superman though. I really, really like the looks of this one here. This is a good one. It's very simple at the same time, which I do like as well. This could be a top 10 DC Multiverse figure for me this year. It's just so iconic, this version of Superman, and I'm glad we're getting it here at the end of days. I'm going to have him displayed with all guns blazing like a young Rob Halford once upon a time as well. Shout out to that. So the Mongol and Superman here. The latest McFarlane Toys 2-pack. Feels like it's been a little bit since we've had a 2-pack, but I'm here for it. I don't got any ill will towards this pack. I got it. They got to get the most out of their molds, and they really did on both these here. But this guy carries the load for me. Love to see it in action figure form. But what say you guys and gals out there? You picking up this 2-pack? You need this in your collection? You need Superman and the Mongol? Let me know in the comments down below. You made it this far, don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. We got videos every single day. You guys know that by now. And then in a bonus plot twist, we got another YouTube channel. 2 YouTube channels with content each and every day. Make sure you subscribe to both channels. SirPaul64 on the X, _Kyle_Peterson on Threads, Instagram, TikTok, and The Kyle Peterson Show at gmail.com, which is the name of my podcast, The Kyle Peterson Show, available every Tuesday wherever podcasts are found, with video cast on YouTube. And of course, don't forget Patreon YouTube channel memberships. I couldn't do this channel without the Patreon members out there, so I appreciate all of their support as well. So for Superman, the Mongol, and Todd from the couch, I am Kyle. See you guys all real soon.
Well, are we gonna dance or are we gonna play?